Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Houston Cougars offense will have the opening possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go.
There he goes!
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mids offense will take the field for the first time. As as we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Lets it fly. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Laporta. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. What will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Houston will be forced to punt. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Navy offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. It is to a great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then their fourth option might be to pass the football.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. Back to pass, it's Fox. Fires to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Back to pass on second down. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. On the ground, it's Laporta. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Moffitt. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Breaks into the open. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Back to throw time, running short in the half. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He splits the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game. punctuating this season.
Now on first down from the 43. Back to pass, it's Fox. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Quarterback making checks. On third down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Navy will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Looking for room, it's Laporta. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged out of the air. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Fox. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying play action. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They're working that left side. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. He's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back on the move. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Paul. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Laporta. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Back open in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Houston wants to play fast.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them, they're downhill.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's fourth down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this fourth down conversion.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Fox. Got his man in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's got his man. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. To the air, it's Fox. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Touchdown, Navy! And the pummeling has started.
Salt enter word, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Houston going up tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that
desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll go to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The give to the back. There he goes. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coach.